What does tennis player Goran Ivanisevic, world leader Napoleon Bonaparte, and baseball manager Tommy Lasorda all have in common? Like about 15% of the world, they are all left-handers. Nobody really knows the causes of left-handedness. There are many theories. Some say it's caused by prenatal hormones, slight brain damage during birth, the use of ultrasound during the pregnancy, or even the position the baby was oriented in the womb. There's also a theory called the twin theory. This theory suggests that the baby was actually an identical twin, but the right-handed child did not develop. Now the brain is very interesting because one side of the brain controls the other side of the body, and vice versa. The left side of your brain actually controls functions such as speech. Therefore, sometimes left-handed people have developmental problems with language. One other disadvantage to being left-handed is in languages that go from left to right. A left-handed person will smudge what he has just written as he writes. There are some advantages to being left-handed though. In some studies, people who are left-handed are less likely to have arthritis. Left-handed people have better visual spatial skills. In fact, in architecture and mathematics and musicianship, left-handeds are generally a little bit more common than normal. There are some social stigmas attached with being left-handed. Most modern tools are made for right-handed people. In some cultures, being left-handed was actually considered unlucky. The Latin word sinistra means left or unlucky. And that word is where we base our English word sinister from. Black magic is often referred to as the left-hand path. Until recently, in Taiwan, lefties were strongly encouraged to switch to their right hand, at least for writing. However, left-handed people are not always considered unlucky. In Incan cultures, left-handed people are believed to possess special abilities, such as healing or magic. In Tantric Buddhism, the left hand is said to represent wisdom. In combat situations, it was generally believed to be better off to be right-handed. The heart is on the left side of the body, and therefore a soldier would carry his shield, nice shield, huh, over the left side of the body to protect themselves, and their sword, nice sword, huh, on the right. Most spiral staircases in castles were designed for defense. They spiral in a clockwise direction. The reason being that as you're going up a staircase, you're going to swing. You're most likely going to hit the pole in the middle. However, when you're looking down, you have the railing over here and you can swing and have a better angle at your attacker. If you're right-handed. If you're left-handed and you're attacking, you can attack easier because you are left-handed and you don't have the pole in your way. So you can attack like that. Another advantage left-handed people have is, seeing that they are so rare, a right-handed person rarely comes across a left-handed person, and they have a harder time fighting a left-handed person because they just don't know how to deal with them as well. However, seeing that right-handers are more common, left-handed people are easier to deal with the right-handed people simply because they have more practice. This advantage is also present on one-on-one sports, such as tennis, table tennis, and badminton. In fact, one of the popular terms for left-handed people actually comes from sports. baseball to be exact. Most baseball fields are oriented to face east. That way the sun is not in the player's eyes. When a pitcher is on the mound, he is facing west, and his left hand is facing south. And that gives us the term southpaw. However, being left-handed doesn't mean you can't be rich and famous. Some of the greatest baseball players, including Ty Cobb, Babe Ruth, and Reggie Jackson, were all lefties. Lefties are also prevalent in tennis, from Monica Seles to Martina Navratilova to John McEnroe. Artists Michelangelo and Raphael were both left-handed, as well as musicians Jimi Hendrix, Paul McCartney of the Beatles, and Kurt Cobain of Nirvana. Matt Groening and Jay Leno are both southpaws, as well as former President Bill Clinton and our current President Barack Obama. If you would like to know more about left-handedness, links are in the doobly-doo below. Thank you for watching. See you next time.